what's up, Divine Masculine Collective? Thank you for joining me for your energy reading. My name is Keita. If it's your first time joining me, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I am going to be bringing forth a message for you guys, and I had a few downloads, but the way the shit transpired is hilarious and quite miraculous, honestly, because when I had a call scheduled earlier, and when I finished the call, I was like, okay, I feel like doing the Divine Masculine reading and possibly the Divine Feminine reading for the month of July. And so I was like, damn, I've been having downloads all the way up to this point, but I ain't been jotting none of them down. I said, fuck it, I'ma just see what come up when I turn the camera on and do the reading, right? So my intuition was like, okay, go to your little stash of incense and see what you're led to use for the reading, because that always gives me some insight into the energy that's going to come forward, or the message that's going to come forward in the reading. So I go to my stash, and I was led to the Archangel Raphael incense that I have. I should have grabbed the pack, because sometimes they have like a message on the back of the box. So I grabbed it, and then I also was like led to pull the beauty incense for the Divine Feminine. So I was like, okay, I ain't ready for that one yet. I don't know if I'm gonna do that one yet. I know I'm gonna start with the masculine, so I just grabbed the Raphael one, right? So I couldn't find a lighter to light the incense, so I said, fuck it, I'm gonna use some unconventional means and go to the stove, right? So I go to the stove. The time on the stove was 11:44, which is symbolic of new beginnings relative to Christ consciousness, unconditional love, vibrating to the frequency of 144 hertz, right? So I was like, okay, that's definitely Archangel Raphael energy, who's very much one who helps heal the heart chakra. So that's telling me that the Divine Masculines have begun this cycle of unconditional love, self-love, healing, heart chakra healing, just tapping into their emotions in a new way, and expressing their love in a new way, which is very in alignment with a vision that I had when I was sitting at my ancestor altar like 2 days ago, because I saw like inky blue, midnight blue waters, but emerging from that water was a gold chalice, like a cup, like the Holy Grail, right? And it reminded me of the Ace of Cups card in the tarot. Again, symbolic of a new beginning in love, loving from a deeper, more sacred, divine space. So what that's telling me is, and I just saw 321, which is my birthday, masculines are very much stepping into how love and Christ consciousness and life purpose and having a divine path and signs and synchronicities are all connected, right? So like the flower of life, how all of these things are relative to one another, and they are very much, or you all are very much in the beginning cycle of this portion of your journey. This is not specific to masculine or feminine, male or female. We all have masculine and feminine energy in us. I just saw 411, so this may be that may be just confirming what I'm saying, the communication that I'm bringing forth, or it's speaking to some communication that wants to be expressed in some way, or some communication coming forth from the Divine Masculine. It may be speaking to the information that they're learning, but there's some important information that is being brought to the forefront for Divine Masculines, and they are in turn bringing forth some important information based on what they've learned on their journey up to this point, and it's relative to love. So then when I was at the stove, I heard in my head the song. Matter of fact, I started singing it before I even really thought about it. Beauty by Drew Hill. So I'm gonna pull up the lyrics to that, and then we're gonna pull some cards. And I was looking for this book that somebody gifted me on angels and archangels, and I'm looking over at my bookshelf as if I haven't already surveyed it like 5 times, and I don't see that book, and that's normally where it is. So I'm feeling some type of way because I'm like, where my book at? I don't really misplace books like that, and I know I haven't taken that book outside of this house. So that's gonna be my next order of business, is to find my book. I've actually asked my angels and spirit guides to point me to it, so it's only a matter of time before I find that book, because that always works for me. When I stop getting frustrated and just ask my guides to point me in the right direction to find what it is that I'm looking for. So when I find it, I will share with y'all the entry that it has for Archangel Raphael. And I'm also playing some Archangel Raphael energy frequency music, so you guys may want to tap in with that as well. This is Archangel Raphael, heal damage in the body, 432 hertz, emotional and physical healing, full body healing. Just to help me with bringing forth the message. And if you guys are able to hear it, or the frequency reach you in some way, help with your emotional and physical healing, as that is clearly part of the message that wants to come forward here in the reading. So I'm supposed to be looking for the lyrics to Beauty by Drew Hill. So we can see what's the message there. I mean, I know the song, but I want to, ooh, my back itching. Read the lyrics so that we can see what's popping with the message. I'm using a new streaming service, and I'm really having to get used to it, because YouTube Music had lost their damn mind. I'm trying to figure out where YouTube get off charge at $18.99 a month for the premium service. Like, what? Come again? But when I had it, the YouTube Music app was included, and then I discontinued the subscription after years of having it. And when I looked into getting it back, I was like, damn, it's higher. So I don't know, that ain't about to get me for my coins. Where are the lyrics to this song? There you go. Sorry, didn't notice you there. Then again, you didn't notice me. So we'll remain passers-by until the next time we speak. I hope that I can make you mine before another man steals your heart. And once your beauty is mine, I swear we will never be apart. Walks by me every day. Her and love are the same. The woman that's stolen my heart, and Beauty is her name. I'm hoping I can make you mine before another man steals your heart. Okay, that's it. Repeating that again. It didn't take much time to think about it, but I didn't want to move too fast, because I knew that when I saw you again, that I wouldn't want to let you pass, because my eyes have seen the glory in the coming of your smile. So I swear, if you ever come around again, please stay for a while. So that's the hook again. And the part I think I was singing in the kitchen was, 'cause you are so wonderful, and I'm dying to make you see anything you want inside your heart. You can find right here inside of me. walks by me every day. Her and love are the same. The woman that's stolen my heart, and beauty is her name. I'm hoping I can make you mine, for another man steals your heart. And once you... No, this ain't the part I was singing. It's a part at the end where it be going in. Anyway, that's the gist of the song, right? So, divine masculines. This is you acknowledging your feelings for someone where you once ignored them, especially with this part of I didn't take much time to think about it because I didn't want to move too fast. So it's like you initially felt something intense, but then you brushed it off because you felt like, nah, that's too much too soon. And you questioned it and you doubted it and you had all these excuses for why you couldn't pursue it. But then, oh yeah, sorry. It starts off, sorry, didn't notice you then. Then again, you didn't notice me. So there's an apology coming forward for how something was like ignored, and this person feeling like I wasn't checking for you and you weren't checking for me either. So I guess we'll just remain casual or passers-by, like the lyrics say, until the next time we speak. I hope that I can make you mine. This is wanting to possess in some way or be connected to, attached to in some way and lock some down. Hoping I can make you mine before another man steals your heart. This is somebody who realizes like they needed to get out of their comfort zone. Just saw 12-12. Needed to get out of their comfort zone and approach this situation before it's too late, before this person is involved with somebody else and another man steals their heart. And this is a commitment. This is a vow. Once your beauty is mine, I swear we will never be apart. So you got that energy coming through in this reading as well. So we talking about like a divine love awakening of some sort. Somebody acknowledging their love, apologizing for how they handled the situation, feeling some urgency about moving forward with the situation, or feeling like they're running out of time in some way. I'm going to pull some tarot clear so we can get a better idea of this divine masculine energy and how they're feeling about beauty, because he said beauty is her name. So let's see how the divine masculine is currently feeling about. You know what, I also, when I got those downloads, I was led to do a past, present, and future. So that's what I'm gonna do. Get some messages that paint the whole picture and show us clear the energy of the divine masculine, past, present, and future. So in the past, we have the 10 of Pentacles. The present, we have the 6 of Pentacles. A whole lot of Pentacle energy coming out here. And in the future, we have the 4 of Cups. Masculines, y'all got a decision to make. Or you're going to have a missed opportunity. So with this past energy, with the 10 of Pentacles, you got the masculine very much focused on longevity, seeing something long term in their physical reality in this situation with the 10 of Pentacles. Because with the 10 of Pentacles energy, you got this elder here. He's sitting there with his 2 dogs outside of his estate. And there's 2 young adults that he's watching, and he's basically sitting back and looking at his abundance. So that very much speaks to focusing on abundance in your 3D reality. You may even have somebody here who at one point was more focused on their bag than this connection and trying to build a stable foundation, either for themselves and or to contribute to the connection. But that's that past energy of wanting something substantial and long term. I'm going to clarify the Ten of Pentacles with the Energy Oracle cards. Okay, all right, okay. What came out before I can even shuffle the cards good and fell on the floor is community. So you got a masculine energy, and it fell in reverse, actually. You got a masculine energy that valued something long-term they had within a community. But they found that that is not actually where they should be putting all of their... They shouldn't have been putting all of their eggs in that basket, because community fell in reverse. This may have been a long-term friendship. This may have been a long-term family dynamic. It may have been a religious group or sector of some sort of group or community. They no longer value the way they did, or no longer desire or trying to have longevity in that situation. But that was the thing that caused some anxiety in this connection, because at the top of the deck you have anxiety. And that's represented by the number 18, which breaks down to a 9, because the anxiety, the number 9 speaks to closing out a cycle. And the anxiety was about closing out a cycle with this long-term connection, attachment, relationship with something that was once substantial in their life. They poured into, they invested into this community that is in reverse. At the bottom of the deck you have rest and rejuvenation, because this person has had to go from, this masculine has had to go from being anxious and having anxiety, being stressed out about this community situation, whatever it was, to pausing, taking a moment to rest and reflect and rejuvenate, to get rejuvenated and to meditate on moving forward, because you going from 18 with anxiety, community represented by the number 7, and it's in reverse, and that very much speaks to some being in solitude, but not only being in solitude, but being like in communion with the divine, taking some time out to really connect with the divine through meditative practice, journaling, time out in nature, to make an important decision. And it's an important decision because it's something that has been around for a while and has had significant value to this person at some point. So they went into rest and rejuvenation so that they could reflect on how to move forward, especially if this is a case where this situation that was long term has something to do with the divine feminine beauty. This person, that this individual is apologizing for once not acknowledging their worth or their value or their importance, or acknowledging the love, the connection, the attraction in some way. If this long-term something was standing in the way, this person had to really take a step back and reassess and rest and rejuvenate in order to make a well thought out and intuitively led decision. Then in the present we have, why did I pick them cards up like that? Hold on, let me leave them out so that I can reference them if I need to. So in the present, you have the energy of the 6 of Pentacles. And this is someone wanting to be more reciprocal. So they may not have been because of something that they once valued and the anxiety that they had about how this connection would affect that. But now they want to be more reciprocal. They want to give to the situation because they now value the connection more. They see the beauty of the connection. Because with the Six of Pentacles, you got this individual here who wants to balance the scales by giving back in some way, being charitable, being generous, being of service and helping in some way to help restore balance, making sure that there's equal give and take in the situation. So Spirit, please clarify this message of the Six of Pentacles in this reading for the Divine Masculine Collective. 2 cards fell out. Three cards fell out, and they all fell face down directly on top of the Six of Pentacles. So this could be something that's very much in your blind spot that you have not thought about or has not come into your awareness up to this point. But you have number 29, the World, which breaks down to an 11. This person has mastered the lesson that was meant to be learned in this situation, and that's how they arrived at a point of wanting to be more reciprocal and make the divine feminine theirs, wanting to acknowledge the beauty of this situation and honor it for what it's worth. And this person with the World card falling face down, you got this individual standing at the edge of a dock looking out at the world and realizing that they're limitless and there's so many opportunities that are made available to them. But with this card feeling face down, this person, they want to be reciprocal, but it's like they have no idea just how many opportunities and doors are going to open up for them when they step into and ground this reciprocal energy, giving and being having more give and take and reciprocity with the divine feminine. This is a whole new world opening up for them, like what's that, Aladdin? A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one can tell us no or where to go. A whole new world with you. Yeah, this person with the World card falling face down has no idea just how much the world is going to open up and how much expansion and how much of a cycle, a new cycle that they are walking into when they ground reciprocity in this connection. And that whatever this Ten of Pentacles situation that they were meant to lead, this community that they struggled with going against the grain and had anxiety about, that stood between them and this connection, with the World card showing up face down, this person has not quite realized just how much this thing is coming to is naturally progressing to an end. Like, it's just time for that to not be a priority anymore. It's the natural progression of things. It's time for you to elevate and grow and the wheel to turn so that you can expand. So then you have underneath the World, care and connection. Yeah, it's time to take this dynamic with the masculines and the divine feminines into up to another level, to level up, to take it from, say, a secret crush where the person don't even know your name, to introducing yourself and pursuing the situation or getting to know one another, or going from friends to dating, or dating to moving in together, or moving in together, or marriage or whatever. But it's like taking that next step in a caring connection, evolving. So you got this number represented by the number 5, and that's the thing that is creating conflict, or has created conflict in this situation. But something is changing. 5s are also representative of change, deceit. So you got the World card, the caring connections, and deceit. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles. So this is something that is a surprise. It's going to be a surprise. I'm not getting a manipulative energy, so to speak, but more so this connection coming together. This person is something about it that's catching somebody by surprise. How this person feels is catching somebody by surprise. The effort that they are willing to put forward is catching somebody by surprise. At the top of the deck, you have number 43, which breaks down to another 7. And you know we got this 7-7 portal coming up on July 7th. This video will definitely have premiered by then. So you got the community card with the number 7, and it's in reverse. You got the number 25 with deceit. It's in reverse, which breaks down to it's a 7. I mean, no, number 25 is not in reverse, but it breaks down to a 7. It's in the upright. And then you got 43, the man holding a coin, and it breaks down to a 7. He wants to give this divine feminine something, a gift. It could be travel. Might want to travel and like keep it on the low. It's something that's a surprise. So it's something he want to keep on the low for whatever reason, or it's just a surprise coming forward. It's a surprise coming forward. The man holding a coin, he's generous, he's giving. He very much aligns with this Six of Pentacles energy. And as you can see here with the Six of Pentacles, he's giving to the less fortunate in order to balance the scales. And then you got this man holding a coin here, who he got his hand on his coin and he's not holding it so tight that he can't give it to somebody else. He's operating in abundance consciousness and knows that whatever he puts out is coming back to him 100-fold. And he sees the value in investing in this connection. And so he wants to give to this connection in a reciprocal way and to take things to the next level with the World card in this caring connection. Okay. That's dope. Y'all send me a postcard. At the bottom of the deck, you have the crown chakra. And before I started this video, once I got the message that the divine masculines were operating in this, and it's a grasshopper crawling across my carpet. It had to have snuck in through a little hole or something, but yeah, this person is ready to take a leap of faith. How you get in here, bruh? This person is ready to take a leap of faith toward the divine feminine, and he's being led by spirit, the ancestors and spirit guides, leading this individual to make the move that they're being led to make, to close out these cycles, close out this chapter of where what he once valued, he doesn't necessarily value as much anymore, and he's got his sights set on something else, something new, this caring connection. And he wants to make a gesture that signifies his gratitude, his appreciation, how much he values this situation. And you got the man holding a coin leading to, again, another 5. And so you literally got the number 14 with caring connection, and then the number 41 with crown chakra, Archangel Uriel. So that's mirroring numbers. 14, 41 may be symbolic to some of you. That's very symbolic of the twin flame journey and how the two are mirroring each other in terms of their telepathic connection and how much they care for one another with this crown chakra energy and caring connections. And in the future, you have this Four of Cups energy, where this individual, he's sitting there with his arms folded, looking real stubborn, and he's being handed something by the divine, but not necessarily accepting it, because he's focused on these 3 cups here, right? So that often speaks to being emotionally apathetic, taking time out to consider something before you make a decision, or missing an opportunity, taking something for granted and missing the opportunity that is being presented to you. So I'm going to clarify this message of the 4 of Cups to see which of these aspects are we talking about here with the divine masculine. And you got 2 cards that fell face down. The Angel of Love, represented by the 49. This person is being presented an opportunity of love, and it's leading them. This shit is so in alignment. You see how she's standing out there like, I don't even know if I want to go out there at this gate. I know I can. She got the key around her neck, but am I gonna really do it? What's going to happen if I do it? If I cross this line, if I express this love, if I leave behind this dynamic or what's important to me, or like what's going to happen? And it's represented by the number 30, which breaks down to a 3, and it's clarifying the 4 of Cups, which is the 4. So there's a moving forward of some sort. And then you got the Angel of Love, represented by the number 49, which gives you what, 13? That's another 4. So yeah. This person has a decision to make. Are they going to stay in their garden or walk out their gate? And this individual has the key. Now, this is either the masculine having this decision to make, or it's the feminine having this decision to make based on what the masculine is bringing forward, what this masculine is offering with this 6 of Pentacles, man holding a coin, caring connection, world card energy. And I'm feeling like it's the feminine, because at the bottom of the deck, and 444 is very significant, because at the bottom of the deck you have the woman holding a heart, represented by the number 44. So yeah, somebody got a decision to make, and it involves a caring connection with a woman who loves herself, who's generous, nurturing, and intuitive. And you got counterparts, because you got the man holding a coin here and the woman holding a heart, who can make a dynamic duo, because the man holding a coin is one who's in his masculine energy and provides and protects and is generous. The woman holding a coin, holding a heart, she's very much in her feminine, divine feminine energy, intuitive. In some cases, she's a spiritual guide or teacher. She's loving, she's nurturing, she's kind, she's patient, she's all of the things. And depending upon what offer this masculine is bringing forth, this woman holding a heart energy could very much speak to a woman who loves herself. And so depending on what he's offering and bringing to the table, she may have to make a self-honoring decision to walk away from this situation and love herself. We're going to clarify this with the romance angel. Spirit, clarify this message for the divine masculine at this time. It fell on top of, okay, face down. The first card that fell on top of the man holding a coin in the seat is, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yeah, this person wants to give to this situation. They want reciprocity. They want to give and see and receive love in this situation and take it to the next level. And they want to give something, not just like time, but something tangible, some kind of a gift, something that says, I like you, I'm serious about you, let's be more than what we are type shit, right? And new love. So it's safe for you to love, and new love fell out on top of the man holding a coin because a new person has stirred his romantic feelings. Walks by me every day. Her and love are the same. The woman that's stolen my heart, and beauty is her name. Beauty. Listen, got this person ready to free themselves from any and everything that was holding them back. It's time to take back control of your life. And that is exactly what these masculine energies are doing, because they see something long term with this individual. 10 of Pentacles. And it was so intense that this person, it gave them anxiety. And they said, wait a minute, I got to fall back. I gotta go into meditation. I gotta figure this shit out. I gotta open some books. I gotta Google. I gotta YouTube. What is sacred love? What is divine union? What is a divine masculine? What is a divine feminine? What the fuck is a twin flame? Because I think this might be what I got going on. They see a wedding, long-term commitment. This situation involves marriage. And it involves sacred marriage, the coming together of the divine masculine and feminine energies within one another, and in turn manifesting that externally. That new cycle, 1144, walking in Christ consciousness together. Then you got codependency, with addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this person came into awareness of all of this. Somebody that makes them feel safe when it comes to love, and has stirred their romantic feelings, and that they need to free themselves from everything that was holding them back, and that because this is the one, this is someone who wants marriage, not necessarily the wedding, but they definitely want the marriage at some point. But because of their codependencies, that's the thing that was holding them back. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. That could have been an addiction to people pleasing, caring about what other people say and think, not wanting to piss nobody off. It could have been an addiction to money, and living in poverty consciousness and worried about what's going in and what's coming out, and how your financial status isn't where you would like it to be, or you don't want to spend no money in a relationship trying to pursue somebody, whatever the case. Like that, all of that is addiction. Drugs, sex, not having dominion over your sexual energy and discipline as a result of trauma. Eating can be an addiction for some. Addiction comes in many forms. Gambling can be an addiction. Attention seeking is an addiction. But whatever it was keeping this person from fully opening up to and being receptive to and participating in the honeymoon phase of this situation. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This could very much be speaking of a vacation, or just those beginning stages of a connection, because this person sees something long term, but they know in order to get there, you got to start somewhere. The honeymoon phase got to begin, right? At the top of the deck, you have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And this is somebody whom you possibly already done the work to get to know. And that's where all these feelings, like the lyrics of the song Beauty, evolved. That's where they started to recognize the beauty of this situation during a time where two people were revealing their innermost selves to each other and deepening their bond and enjoying some form of intimacy with one another. But somewhere in the meantime and in between time, there's been a wait that has been worth it, because you've got worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So this situation has definitely required some patience on one or both parties' part. I am going to do bibliomancy using the Mystic Path to Cosmic Power, which is one of my favorite books. I actually really want to reread this book, and I did an episode of co-creating on it when I first started my YouTube channel, back when I had my COVID weight on and I had just started my locks. So if y'all would like, you can check that out. It's in the co-creating playlist. But the book is by Vernon Howard, and we're gonna see what message the divine and Archangel Raphael want to bring forward for the divine masculine collective at this time in relation to the message that's coming forward in this reading. Okay. So it starts off with oil and water. Okay, let me go to the first sentence because I don't want to start in the middle of this sentence like that. It says, the intellect raises the question but fails to give it a satisfactory solution. This is in the nature of the intellect. The function of the intellect consists in leading the mind to a higher field of consciousness by proposing all sorts of questions which are beyond itself. The mystery is solved by living it, by seeing into its working, by actually experiencing the significance of life. This explains one of the great mysteries of life. How can someone who is brilliantly successful in public affairs be such an utter failure in his private life? So we're talking about a masculine energy that has taken time and rest and rejuvenation to assess their concept of abundance, what abundance consciousness means to them, how they have acquired the things but still don't feel successful in their private life. So again, like I was saying, what they value has changed. It says, for example, a wealthy businessman may be dominated by personal anxieties which cause domestic conflict. The answer is simple enough. There is no connection between his worldly success springing from the mental level and spiritual skill arising from the true self within. It is like oil and water which have their separate functions in an engine but do not mix. With seeing the number 1144, Archangel Raphael being a focal point or his energy being pertinent in this situation, somebody is starting to value love more than they value the trappings of their 3D reality. Money, hoes, clothes, sex, cars, the things that are said to make a man a man, you know what I'm saying? Make you a valuable human being. Somebody is starting to value love and emotional health more, and in a particular connection. It says, then what is the difference between a person whom we would call mentally mature and one who is spiritually aware? A spiritually aware person is always mentally mature, but a mentally mature man is not necessarily an aware man. An individual on the lowest step of awareness is higher than someone on the highest step of intellectual maturity. The mentally mature man is ready to step up to higher consciousness. That's their world card energy, ready to step up and level up in this caring connection. But it's in secret. Like, that whole process has not been outwardly expressed, even though it's the work that has been being done. This is so dope. He has rid himself of enough mental junk to make room for greater insight. In summary, human thought races around the jungle in a frantic effort to find a way out. Spiritual awareness stands quietly on a hilltop, overlooking the jungle from which it clearly sees the way out. You will win. How can we contact this purifying higher power? By lifting the veils of illusion that hang between the human mind and reality. By seeing that the veils of the ego self block the light. Somebody getting out of their ego after having experienced the ego death, and they're now able to see the light and what was blocking the light. By seeing this, we penetrate into the innermost secret of human happiness, earthly and eternal. It is not By seeing this, we penetrate into the innermost secret of human happiness, earthly and eternal. Is that not beauty? It is not the lofty sending station that is out of order. It is our receiving set. Somehow we cling to the notion that something is wrong up there. We are like a man with a broken television set complaining that the TV station won't send him pictures. In his essay, Spiritual Laws, Ralph Waldo Emerson sums up the mystical principle. A little consideration of what takes place around us every day would show us that a higher law than that of our will regulates events, that our painful labors are unnecessary and fruitless, that only in our easy, simple, spontaneous action are we strong. Place yourself in the middle of the stream of power and wisdom which animates all whom it floats, and you are without effort impelled to truth, to right, and a perfect contentment. It is only when we dare to float upon this stream of awareness that we really know that everything is just fine. It is a peculiarly contradictory state. We do not have the slightest idea of where we are going, and yet we are completely unafraid. We feel and know that we are eternal. We know for sure that all is well. Oh, I love this for y'all, divine masculines, because it says that you all have been doing the work up to this point to understand that you have not had reciprocal connections because where you place your time, effort, and what you valued was not in alignment with your higher self, and that it was in alignment with your lower self and your societal conditioning. But now that you know better, you all are ready to do better, and it's having you all make some different choices, take some different actions, take some risks, especially as it relates to love, because you now feel like it's safer for you to love than you did in your past. This is beautiful. This is atonement. This is a reckoning. And I love how this shows that you are accepting the beauty that is being offered to you in your life and moving toward your divine feminine energy within yourself and that which presents itself outside of you. You're valuing love and Christ, operating in Christ consciousness. I hope that this message found y'all well. If it didn't find you well, I hope that it leaves you well and something was said that helps you along your journey. If you'd like a personal reading, feel free to email me at turquoisemajesty@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. If you'd like to make a donation, that information is in the description box as well. And until next time, y'all, peace.